To the last questions.
While there, while on the question of what were the instructions given to the officers who proceeded to Homa Bay, the TOR was very clear that a complaint has been filed by a complainant, and their mandate is to investigate the complaint and take appropriate action. Those are basically the instructions given to the officers. As to whether there was a warrant of arrest, the typology of the offense that we are dealing with does not fall under that category, Honorable Chair. It is a cognizable offense. Cognizable offenses are offenses where a police officer can arrest a person without a warrant, and the police are also empowered to investigate. So it was a cognizable offense. As regards the homicide, yes, we have a very, very vibrant, robust, and efficient Directorate of Homicide within the National Police Service. And the public can attest to it for the cases that they investigated. They were able to investigate those cases very, very professionally and apprehended the killers. They were involved in the investigation of the late Honorable Were's matter and several other high-profile cases. Note that, Honorable Chair, we don't have the capacity. We have the capacity. We have the willpower. We are willing to investigate, even if directed today. But somehow, when it comes to deaths of prisoners in police custody, and in order to avoid conflict of interest, the ODPP had in its own wisdom directed that this particular case relating to Albert Ojwang be investigated by the Independent Police Oversight Authority. And Honorable Chair, I've also cited the ruling, High Court ruling recently, stating very clearly that all cases involving complaints against police officers, even the Internal Affairs Unit, cannot investigate. And these were issues we have been discussing very, very seriously. That particular ruling, how does it place even the DCI and even the functions of the National Police Service? An order barring us from investigating complaints against police. If a police officer today commits an act of forgery, does it mean the DCI cannot investigate that case? So these are small issues I'm sure we'll be able to surmount. But like I said, we have the capacity and the capability to investigate this particular case with a lot of efficiency. But due to the reasons cited on board Chair, we will rather allow the EPOA to continue with that investigation. But we shall support them where they feel that they want any support from the Homicide Department or the DCI. We are ready and willing to support them anytime. Thank you.
Now that brings me to the very first question about the role and of the internal affairs units, and I've seen them in. Maybe they can just add a voice. Have you done anything so far to this end in regards to what is under investigation?
Thank you, Honorable Chair, Honorable Members. Just like the DCI has said, we wish to comply with first the High Court ruling and the directive by the DPP to have EPOA investigate this matter. However, on the evolution of the unit can come in and investigate. The findings and recommendations are usually forwarded to the Office of the Inspector General, and the recommendations may touch on the crime committed or the misconduct of the police officer. And
give us on the mandate. We're asking, in this particular case, have you played any role to this end?
So far, noted. Chair.
So you have delegated all roles to IPOA?
Chair.
Okay.
Chair, can IPOA secure scene of crime? if the police officer are not involved, who is securing the scene of crime? That cell where there was blood, who is securing it? IPOA doesn't have a cell. They are outsiders to the police station. Who is securing?
A point of order, Chair. We have to, members, to close this. We have IPOA coming in, and we have to write a report. So, members, kindly, I think we have gathered enough, at least to guide us. So just finish.
Chair.
Members, please.
Chair, it was not a question, Chair. It's just a very interesting situation, Chair. What you've asked about the Internal Affairs Unit and now the court order, does that mean now the Internal Affairs Unit should be disbanded because they can't do anything?
Please, members, your last response and remarks, so that I guide on what we are going to do.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair, Honorable members. As the DCI has said, we have got the willpower, the capacity, and what it takes to investigate all criminal cases. However, on this one, there is that direction because highly suspected that police might have committed that offense. Then the IPOA to
Were the suspects and the victims?
Yes. Then on the Central Police Station issue, why is it that Central Police Station is, in terms of command and control, is the Chief Inspector? Now, Honorable Chair, in all our stations, if you look at the command and control hierarchy,
Unatazama Mwangaza TV, tumaini lako.
Ukitaka mali safi kuja Kemuma, CCTV utapata Kemuma.